Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Actually, today we're going to be doing a live stream. I hope everybody is having a great day. As you guys already know, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto content, and today we have a few things to address. So first off, I'm just going to tell you guys right now. I've been warning you guys for a very long time, ever since we even fell on Bitcoin, that a lot of things are going to be happening fast in the market. And things are happening fast. Today we actually are seeing the pullback that I've been mentioning for a very long time. And you know what? I'm just telling you guys right now, my exit strategies are in play right now. I have a lot of things set up in terms of sell orders for HBAR and even XRP. I know a lot of people who watch my channel or who are invested in XRP will tell me there's no reason to sell XRP. It's going this way, that way, whatever the case may be. I just want to say, there's no need to pretty much tell somebody in this game like, hey, you shouldn't be selling this, you shouldn't be selling that, because there's no point to say that. Everybody has different exit strategies. Everybody has different entry strategies as well. So, you know, somebody could buy at $1 for XRP, or somebody could have bought at 10 cents. So anybody's exit strategy is always going to be different than yours. But I will say right now, it is not a bad time to set up your exit strategies and plan them. I've warned you guys multiple times. Things are going to be happening very, very fast. By the end of this month, I'm telling you guys right now, the prices that we are seeing currently are no longer going to be here at all. We are seeing a lot of things happening. Like I said, Bitcoin has been pulling back a little bit. Totally fine. I've told you guys that we are going to be seeing that. XRP is still up 61% on the 7-day. Most alts are outperforming Bitcoin and also Ethereum, so those large cap gems that everybody loves. But the thing is that now we are seeing a lot of money flow through the market, not so much into Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin will have one last surge. A lot of people are calling for 200K, this, whatever. I'm more so settled on about roughly 75 to around 90K for Bitcoin this bull run. So I don't think that we go much higher than that. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that, but it's just my personal opinion. I think it's going to be a perfect bull trap for individuals who are waiting for 100K on Bitcoin. I just think that they're going to basically get rugged, and they'll basically be holding for another 3 to 4 years, or even selling at a lower target than their original 100K plus target. So with that being said, I do think that we are still in a major bull run. I think that XRP will hit $10. I also think that when we come down here to HBAR, HBAR is going to perform significantly well. Yeah, we lost about 25 cents, almost 26 cents, but it's totally fine. I'm still fully bullish on HBAR. I think that we're going to perform very well this bull run as well, with targets of 3 to 6 to even possibly $10. We could even see upwards of $13 for HBAR. I'm not too much betting on that. $10 is my personal target point if I wanted to be extremely greedy, but I already told you guys my exit strategy. I'm going to be selling a little bit at 3, all the way up to $6. And then my last sell orders will be at that $10 mark. I've told you guys exactly how that works. So with that being said, I also want to warn you guys a little bit about what's happening with stocks. So stocks are rallying. We are seeing, you know, all-time highs being printed pretty much every single day. Now, obviously, it is the weekend, so stocks are not moving. Stocks don't move on the weekends. They only move on the weekdays, as you guys probably know. So this is very interesting to see, though, because the Dow Jones has been running on the 100-day MA. We see that it's pretty much never been below it until back in October of 2020. So we've been riding the 100-day support train, and even when we broke down below this, we quickly regained it, as you guys can see. And even previously, we've been riding it until this was pretty much that May of 2020. It was pretty much the recovery from March of 2020 drop because of COVID. But we have been rallying on all stocks. This is the Dow Jones. We're going to look at the NASDAQ, which the NASDAQ has been printing very good candles as well. Stocks are doing absolutely well. Even the S&P 500 creating new all-time highs. So with that being said, tomorrow, definitely keep an eye on the indices, because that's going to be a tell sign if Bitcoin is going to rally this week, or we're going to see some volatile price action play out. That's where we'll most likely see that drop that I've been telling you guys about. We did just retest the 200-day MA, which is totally fine. I think that that's very healthy. Now, Obviously, we tested it before here, and we actually ended up breaking down below it. That's what I'm watching for currently, is a break below the 200-day MA, because at that point, I do think that we retest low. And I'm not just talking about 44K, I'm talking about like 41K. That's where we'll most likely retest. If that doesn't hold, we'll retest the 100-day MA at 38.3K, almost 38.4K. I've been telling you guys about it for a while now. Yes, that will drag most altcoins down, especially XRP and HBAR. But again, with XRP being so high right now, I wouldn't be surprised if this was just a slight pullback down to maybe a support zone at $1.10. It wouldn't be much of a drop at all. Again, I still think that XRP is playing into this bars graph here, where we will see $2 plus by the end of the week, or by the end of the month. Pretty much, it's about 5 days away. So realistically speaking, XRP still looking very bullish. HBAR is still looking bullish too. I know it doesn't look great for most people because we are back in this rectangle, but this rectangle that I have on the screen is actually the price valuation of back before we went into this major pump zone. This is actually the demand or the supply zone before we actually fell on Bitcoin as well. So HBAR is still looking good, still looking bullish as ever. I'm not too concerned with it at all. As you guys already know, I've been talking about XRP and even HBAR, actually, I should say, when they were at very low price evaluations. And a lot of people have been asking me, especially on HBAR, hey, where's a good entry point? Where should I be buying? A lot of the people who are asking me those questions disregard every single video, every single mention of HBAR, XRP that I ever mentioned. And that's the problem with this market, is market psychology. Like when something moves, that's when they actually want to buy. And again, the same thing will play into HBAR. And that's why I say, you know, when I tell people that we break above the all-time high and we'll be at $1 plus sooner than, you know, people expect, it goes into play with FOMO, right? So everybody underestimates FOMO in this game, but people are also underestimating the fact that XRP, once we broke out of our, you know, absolute wedge down here, we were moving so quick. It was 40 cents a day. If you looked at your wallet at any time of the day, you were in massive amounts of profit. Again, there's also the FOMO, and then there's the idea of getting trapped in greed, where you think it's going to go much, much higher, but you could technically short it very easily. For an example, anybody who didn't sell here to short it, you know, it's totally fine that you didn't, but you could have made extreme gains by selling here and buying somewhere down here. It's just easy market manipulation, if you will, just kind of knowing what's going to happen. But nobody expected us to hit $2 and drop all the way down to, you know, like 50 cents. Obviously, a pullback to about 85 cents was, you know, looking good, and we actually did get that pretty much exact. But again, I don't like to short in this market, especially something like XRP. Like, I'm very long on XRP just because, you know, all of these prices down here, like I accumulated the 17-cent dip, the March of 2020 dip down to 11 cents. And, you know, I was just, me personally, there's no need for me to short XRP when I have such an accumulated time with it. So for me personally, I'll just be selling the bull run top or around the top and then just rebuying the bear market dip. Now again, a lot of things are happening even with Bitcoin dominance. As I mentioned to you guys, once we broke down below the 50-day MA at 44%, we would basically be dropping even lower. We retested the 100-day MA at 45.31%, and now we are sitting at 44.64%. I'm hoping for us to break this support line. As you guys see, we are bouncing off of it a little bit. I'm hoping for us to break this line down here at 43.45% as well, as that's a key significant level that we actually broke above, and we ended up rallying above it because that is a nice resistance point. It's also a support zone, as we do see back here in May. So if we could actually break below this, I do think that we'll see something like this where we come down even lower and retest 40%. I think that will be very bullish, especially considering the fact that Ethereum dominance is still sitting pretty high. I mean, I said that we'll see a correction on both dominance levels, and we have been seeing that, which is totally fine. But the thing about Ethereum is that for the longest time, we've had, you know, Ethereum pretty much outperforming Bitcoin for quite some time. And I do think that that is only the beginning for Ethereum too. Like, You know, a lot of people, you'll see FUD kind of going through the market where people are saying, well, there's no way that we're going to be seeing this or that for Ethereum. Like, for an example, people are calling for 10K Ethereum. People are calling for like 25K Ethereum. A lot of stuff is absolutely ridiculous in terms of price predictions, but I do think that we could see 10K. I don't think that 10K is off the table for Ethereum, and if we do see that while Ethereum dominance is fairly high, for an example, the all-time high for Ethereum dominance was about 30%. If we can get back to 30% on Ethereum dominance while Ethereum is going to 10K plus, you know how many alts will run at an astronomical rate? Like XRP already kind of, I would say, separated from Bitcoin at this point, because it has been rallying it's been pretty much rallying with ADA. Like if we look at ADA and XRP, they're pretty much doing the same amount of push, except now ADA did see more of a slight pullback, while XRP is continuing the climb. They've been pushing very similar pushes together, which I thought was very interesting to see. ADA just recently lost the number 3 spot to BNB again. Totally fine with that though. As you guys know, I'm not a huge supporter of ADA. I just don't like the project overall. I'm not going to talk too much about that. As you guys already know from like my HBAR videos, I just prefer HBAR over ADA. If you guys do want to know why, you guys can watch my other videos on HBAR. But for me personally, I do think that HBAR is it's really building for a major breakout, and we've already had the major breakout realistically, and we are back in nice price action. And I do think that by the end of the month, we could see HBAR retesting about 30 plus cents. I know that that's not, you know, a crazy price target or anything like that, but I just want to say once we break over 30 cents, it's pretty much game over, and I even tweeted that out yesterday. And the reason why I say that is because look at what happened when we actually broke out of 30 cents here on May 13th when we went to retest the all-time high. This was all in one day, and that's exactly how fast HBAR could move too. Like, you know, all because HBAR isn't XRP doesn't mean that they both can't move, you know, just as fast. I don't know why this didn't work, but we could just see that we pretty much pumped about 100% in one day. And that's exactly what I'm saying about like HBAR. Like once we break out of that 30-cent resistance, it's pretty much game over. And just to give you guys a representation on how fast we actually moved here, this was down at 21.8, and we are currently at about 24.7. So from our current price point to about that level is only a 74% of an increase in price. If we pumped the same price point, it would be about already over all-time high, almost back to 50 cents, which we've never seen. But once we get up there, that's price discovery time. Once we get into price discovery, I think that we see $1 quicker than people expect. Again, it's going to be like the Matic show, right? I told you guys Matic was going to be building an absolute monster of a pump after it consolidated for quite some time. Look at what happened. We almost seen a $3 Matic within like a week of it breaking out of its all-time high. I do think that a lot of people underestimate how quick assets in this space move when they actually do break key resistance levels. Like, yeah, sure, we had to wait. Let's see. So realistically speaking, we only had to wait about 152 days. Like, what would you say if we actually broke out of this major wedge? We broke above all-time high, went into a massive price discovery, and went to $3 after waiting 152 days. Like, there's so much profit to make. I know that this might not seem like a short amount of time, but 152 days to pump to $3 plus, I'm totally fine with that. And yeah, sure, we might have to wait a little bit longer. I'm totally fine with that as well. Like, I'm very patient with HBAR because if you guys know what HBAR is doing, you'd understand the amount of potential behind it, the power behind it as well. Like, you know, hashgraph technology isn't your typical blockchain technology. It's going to do absolute incredible things for the DLT, you know, technology state of crypto. Same thing goes for XRP, right? Like XRP is no other asset in this space. A lot of people will compare XRP to other assets in this space, but realistically speaking, there's nothing like it in this space. That ODL technology, I know a lot of people compare XLM to it. They compare other assets to it. There's no comparing anything to XRP because XRP, for the connections that it has, the team behind it, the partnerships already in place, you know, things ramping up all day long overseas, There's nothing like it. It's truly being utilized already right now, and it's going to be utilized in the future 24/7, 365 days a week, or a year, I mean, and it's only the start, right? So for me personally, the things that I'm looking out for currently on XRP is a break above $1.35 right now, and just to hold that. The next target point for XRP, realistically, like I don't even care about these like $2 marks, these $3 marks, or even the all-time high marks, because I just think, realistically speaking, the next target for XRP this bull run is $10. The next target for HBAR this bull run is $3, because once we break out of this massive wedge, because we've had a similar run to Matic, if we have the same run that Matic did, I think that we could easily see that $3 to $6 price evaluation by pretty much November, and then by December we'll probably be at about $10. I'm watching for Bitcoin dominance to break one of these levels here. Either X is totally fine with me. As you guys see, we are ranging on the support zone, but I do think that we go lower. Bitcoin, like I said, guys, watch for it to break the 200-day MA and hold one of these lines. Either line is totally fine. We could actually technically even hold this line here at 42.8K as well, or just 41K. So those are those two support zones that I'm looking to see break or hold. Again, for Ethereum, Ethereum's not going to move too much. It's been sitting stable, so watch for a breakout on this. We'll most likely retest a lower low real quick, maybe 3K as the major support. Ethereum dominance, I'm just waiting for us to retest either the 100-day MA or break above the 20.83% that we made this bull run so far. Tomorrow, I'm watching the S&P 500. I'm also watching the NASDAQ, and I'm also watching the Dow Jones and seeing how everything kind of opens tomorrow. It's Monday, so Mondays are usually volatile for Bitcoin and for the entire market. So that is what I'm personally watching for. It's just volatility on stocks, because volatility on stocks also bleeds into the market. The market is doing, the same thing, right? We're still sitting at a little bit under $2 trillion for the total market cap. Totally fine. Most altcoins, like I said, XRP doing 63.35% of a pump in 7 days. Totally fine with it. We're probably going to consolidate for a little bit here before our next major move up. Most altcoins like Dogecoin still sitting at massive price points. Like 31 cents for a Dogecoin is absolutely massive. 27.68% on the 7-day. And most altcoins, if you scroll down, are doing similar pushes, and they're also sitting at major price points. So for me personally, I think pretty much the entire market is ready to burst. We could see some pullbacks on a few alts. Like, for example, Bitcoin is not going to just go straight up, right? We've had a major rally. I mean, from our bottom price here, and I know that this is not a major rally because, yeah, we're only sitting at, 46K, but realistically speaking, we've already done about a 67% of an increase in price. So we could see a slight pullback, and it wouldn't be anything too crazy. It would probably be like about the same price point here, like about a 12.5% of an drop in price, which realistically speaking, when we look here, it's only down to about 42K. So I would wait to see something like that before buying anything if you guys are looking to buy. If you're looking to sell, I wouldn't sell anything right now currently because I do think that higher prices are in the market very soon. So with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. If you guys are watching this after the live stream, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. I hope everybody has a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick.